Kind of felt like my first day at school, a few nerves, but it was good to get in here. Out at Campbelltown, Benji picked me up this morning. We don't live too far from each other, so carpooled in, which was nice, and yeah, just get to know the new boys, obviously, and some familiar faces from the past. That was good to see again. It's been tough at the same time, obviously. You know, kind of hoping to make it happen, but at the same time, you know, you're not too sure, so you got to sit and wait, and then, you know, when it finally does happen, obviously it was very tough to tell my teammates at the Rabbitohs and the club. They've been great to me over the last 18 months, and the way they've treated me, you know, has been, you know, nothing short of amazing, and really accepted me into the group. You form great friendships with a lot of great people there, and a lot of people that I'll be friends with for life. So it's never easy, you know, telling them that you're going somewhere else. But you know, they understand that, you know, this is, you know, the Tigers where my heart is, and how much it meant to me to, you know, to come back here, and you know, they wish me all the best, except for when we play them twice this year. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, then just excitement, mate, to and a bit of I guess it feels a bit surreal, to be honest. You know, I never really thought it would happen, or I'd be back here so soon. But hasn't really sunk in yet. But I'm sure next Sunday, mate, when I run out at Leichhardt Oval, probably one of the best feelings ever. Yeah, Ivan's been really good. Obviously, I had a bit of a relationship there with him for a short time with the Lebanon team, and you know, I've spoken to him numerous times. And then how this all come about, actually, Benji texted me a couple of weeks ago, and he kind of floated the idea. He said, "Would you come back?" And I said, "Mate, in a heartbeat." And he said he was going to speak to Ivan and let me know. And Benji got back to me and said Ivan was keen, and you know, from there it was kind of trying to make things as quickly as possible. Obviously, June 30 was coming up pretty quick, and we had to get things moving. So yeah, just glad it's all been done. And Benji moved on a few years ago. You know, obviously, firstly to the Auckland Blues, and then the Dragons and Brisbane, and our careers kind of, you know, went down separate paths. But to get back here and, you know, play together and have the opportunity to hopefully finish our careers together is it's a little bit poetic, I guess. And I've got goosebumps thinking about it, actually. You know, we grew up playing together, started our careers together here, and it'd be nice if we get the opportunity to finish together. So hopefully he can rush back from his calf injury and get on the field. I've got a really strong emotional attachment to the club, and that never changed. You know, even though I was at the Rabbitohs, you know, you always have that fondness for the Tigers and that love, and you know, to get back here is a bit surreal. Like I said, I didn't think it'd happen during my footy career. Obviously, post-footy, you know, I thought I'd come back here, and there was an opportunity for me to come back here. But yeah, to come back here and have the opportunity to kind of finish my career here is something I always dreamed about. And yeah, I'm just glad now that you know, it's been made possible by Ivan and everyone, you know, involved at the club, that, you know, they've welcomed me back, and hopefully I can repay that faith, and yeah, like I said, get our team going with a few wins, and finish off the season strongly. It's been a bit of a transformation, obviously, of the Tigers this year. I think in the past we've always been known for the attacking flair and the ability to score points, whereas this year it's kind of been changed, and there's been a lot of grit and a lot of effort. You know, the way the team's defended during most of the games, barring last week, you know, the defence has been outstanding. And like I said, to, you know, obviously speak to a lot of the boys pretty regularly, and through the year I said, you know, the one thing is that the Tigers, you know, will never get beat on effort this year. You know, there were times there, obviously, where execution let us down, and we weren't coming up with points. But you know, for the teams that have to beat the Tigers, they had to show up to play, and they knew we were in for a tough tussle. So I think that's something that we need to continue. You know, keep that 80-minute effort, and hopefully we can add a bit of cream, you know, with the execution, with the ball, and come up with a few points. Look, myself and obviously Moses coming to the club as well in key positions. You know, we need to take it upon ourselves to kind of help with that direction and that game management. But you know, we're not, you know, we're not going to be the saviours. We're not going to come here and, you know, change the way things have been going. So for us, it's just about integrating into that system, and like you said, just adding a few touches here and there where, you know, we can help out guys, you know, guys in the halves, Brooksy and Grubb and Benji, and you know, if I can provide a threat out of 9 and Moses a threat out of 1, I think that'll take the pressure off those boys in the halves as well. 10 days before that Leichhardt game, we had a ball session today with myself and Moses in the team. We're still learning the plays and the structures, so we need to kind of get on top of that as quickly as we can, so that next week we can be full steam ahead for preparing for the Titans, and then we'll just focus on the Titans. But another bye after that, so next week's a pretty crucial game going into the next bye. So it's pretty much a 4-point game, and then the old cliche, I guess, it's 1 week at a time. So I know we got the Dragons twice, we got the Rabbitohs twice, and a couple of really tough away games there as well. So without looking too far ahead, we've got to be ready for next Sunday and get the win, and then we'll go on to the next job. Probably my biggest regret when I left a couple of years ago was not having the chance to have one last game at Leichhardt. Obviously I got the farewell on the last day, but didn't actually play, and I never thought I'd play ever again at Leichhardt Oval. So yeah, to have that opportunity to run out at Leichhardt Sunday afternoon, I think it's the only Sunday afternoon game there this year. So mate, hopefully the sun's shining like it is today, and I think they'll be turning a lot of people away from the gates. But yeah, so it's going to be massive. It's something I'm really looking forward to, and most importantly, we need the win. So need everyone out there supporting us and getting us that win.